guys, my name is Christian Fridge, and today I want to talk to y'all about animal homelessness. Ever since I was little, I've always loved animals, and I have 2 dogs at home, so I want to be a part of fixing this growing problem. According to the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, there are around 70 million homeless cats in the U.S. right now, and also only 10% of every dog born will find a permanent home in their lifetime. So as you can see, this is clearly a growing issue. I want to find out if Lubbock is doing their part in solving this problem. Today I will be going to the Lubbock Animal Shelter Adoption Center to investigate my question. How does Lubbock deal with animal homelessness? Once I get to the animal shelter, I will be conducting interviews on the employees and the animals to find out how this issue is being solved here in Lubbock. Alright guys, here we are at the animal shelter of Lubbock, and I secured an interview with the big boss man, the director of this organization. So I'm going to go in there and ask him a few questions and go see the animals. And yeah, see what they do to help them. Alright, so what was your name?
Stephen Green.
Stephen Green. I'm Christian. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
So what do you do here?
I'm the Director of Operations for Lubbock Animal Services.
Okay, so what does a normal day look like for you?
For me, it's a lot of paperwork. I oversee all the operations. We have a shelter side, adoption side, plus we have field operations. I'm over all of that. I also am the liaison between this department and City Hall. Okay. And then I'm also the local rabies control authority. So any animal that bites or scratches, breaks the skin of a human, oversees those quarantines also. Okay,
so how do y'all get these animals? Do y'all just have people drop them off, or do y'all go look for them? Or
we have field operations, and they run 24 hours a day, basically 7 days a week. We do have an emergency on call from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Otherwise, they're on regular duty, and they're out running calls that are called in by citizens, responding to aggressives, bites, injured animals, animals in traffic. So a lot of those animals get impounded and brought here. We also take in animals through the shelter side, and that would be, we do all of those through appointments. So whether you found a dog and you want to bring it to us, or whether you have a dog that you own and you need to surrender, all of those are done through appointments.
And so what do y'all do for these animals, like from right when y'all get them?
The first thing we do is we scan them for a microchip. Whether they're a cat or a dog, whether they're alive or deceased, we scan every animal and try to give some closure to people that are missing animals. Yeah. We also do a medical assessment and make sure that they are healthy, especially with puppies or kittens. You want to check them for things like parvo in puppies or panleuk in kittens. You want to make sure they don't have nasal discharge or any gunk in their eyes. When they get here to the shelter, whether it's through the counter or the shelter or through the field operations, they're given a microchip. They're vaccinated up to that point, depending on kittens and puppies' age. We give all of the vaccines. If they're here long enough where they pass their stray hold and they go into the adoption program, they get spayed and neutered. So whenever you come to adopt an animal here, they're up to date on vaccinations, they're spayed and neutered, they're microchipped, all ready to go and healthy.
And then what do y'all do with animals that can't find a home, like ones that people don't want to adopt?
We don't have a time limit, so to speak, on animals. If an animal starts deteriorating or mentally or physically, then we have to start making some tough decisions at times. Yeah. We've had a couple right now that's been here right at a year, and so we're willing to keep those animals as long as they're still thriving, so to speak. If we have any animals that are showing aggressive tendencies, behavioral issues, if we have any animals that have prior bite history, then we do have to euthanize those because of liability reasons. We don't want to put them back out in the public because we are at the heart of our Department of Public Health and Safety Department.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Next, I got to go see the animals and interview them. These puppies said they were very pleased with their shelter, and they're clearly very happy and comfortable. This is my favorite dog that I got to see today. His name is Majesty, and we were friends, but he started barking at me, and he got mad at me.
Don't get mad.
Opal, jalapeno popper is my favorite.
Yay!
Okay, so I just got back from the homeless shelter, and here are 3 things that stuck out to me. The first thing that impressed me was the shelter's animal rescue system. They have a 24/7 field operations team that helps rescue animals any time of the day, any time of the week. The second thing that stuck out to me was when Mr. Green said, if an animal can't find a home, they'll continue to take care of it. This is important to me because even if an animal may not be able to find a family, it's still being taken care of by the shelter. The last thing that stuck out to me was their dog playground. I think it's important that these animals have a place to play. Although I didn't take any pictures, it looked really fun for the dogs. Clearly, the city of Lubbock does a lot to help homeless animals. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.